What's up, Gemini? This is going to be a love forecast for the second half of April. This is for my Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out my channel. If you're new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me, so if you want to explore your options, I put a link to my affiliate Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which will offer you access to so many amazing psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Gemini, I'm going to do a person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the second half of April. Bearing in mind that outcomes do shift for you depending on your state. Who you are identifying as everyone on the outside is a reflection of state, and you are selecting said version of you, said version of specific person, and said version of connection out of infinite versions. And this is a reading based on one timeline and one version. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please do go look into the law of assumption. I am a tarot reader that incorporates that into my readings. Anything can shift and be tweaked and conformed, but it starts with you. And so let's take a look at the particular person on Gemini's mind, how they feel about Gemini. I did see the High Priestess, so you may have an intuitive bond with this person, but also maybe you go through periods of silence. Let me have a look. Gemini, 8 of Cups in the reverse, though. Gemini seems to be a return after maybe some distance, and a King of Swords, and a wanting to speak a truth after maybe silence or secrecy, something needing to be revealed. Let's have a look. A King of Swords had to come out. Okay. Something about honesty, truth, conversation after maybe some back and forth kind of energy. And Death card, possibly an ending, but I did see the 8 of Cups in the reverse, so this could be the return. 2 of Pentacles. How does this person feel about Gemini? Well, some of you are dealing with another air sign, or otherwise this person could feel like maybe, King of Swords can get a bit cold or detached. So maybe this person feels that there's been back and forth and you've detached from them, because there's a Death card here. Death card is also potential for transformation. Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse. Chariot card's in the reverse. So there seems to be a stop. There has been a stop, but then there's maybe a wanting to talk. And I'm going to stick by my original channeling where I saw the 8 of Cups in the reverse. So maybe this person is hoping for a return. 10 of Cups, King of Wands, and the, gosh guys, why did I just have a blank? The Hanged Man. Sorry, it's the Mercury retrograde energy. There's back and forth, guys. There's been back and forth maybe around movement forward. If you were in some kind of a commitment, it's ended, but then they're still kind of hanging in there. They still have 1 foot towards you, 1 foot away from you. Or some of you, this person hasn't been able to commit because there's or feels that way. Sorry, Gemini, how do they feel about you? They might feel like there's back and forth and you've been sort of keeping things on pause and not really deciding. Maybe you've been weighing your options, or there's been work-life balance issues, or there's a closing out of other commitments. Okay? Like something needs to end to move forward. So, I mean, Hangman is a stuckness. It's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but this person has attraction for you. King of Wands, there's a sort of wanting to take action. Why do we have the Death card? 7 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Okay, something needs to be ended. So Gemini, you're dealing with a situation with that 2 of Pentacles. There could be back and forth because something, and please guys, don't take it if it's not your story, but this could be other energies in the mix. Like some of you are dealing with a situation where something hasn't been completely closed out in relation to a commitment. Now that could just be financial, guys. It doesn't have to be like real, cheating and all that stuff, but like someone could still have financial commitments. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, like children could be in the mix. this has just been back and forth. There's a standstill, like it hasn't been able to move ahead because of, you know, that hasn't been completely ended. 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords. There could be something secretive about this High Priestess card, right? But then an intuitive bond, 6 of Cups. And you have a history with this person, Gemini, 6 of Cups. There's memories. Some of you children are in the mix here, and that's what the issue is, because 6 of Cups is that kind of energy. There just looks like there's outside influences or indecision here, right? And a stuckness. Stuff that needs to be closed out in order to move ahead. Yeah, in order to move ahead, 6 of Swords, in order to move in a smoother direction. So things seem to be on pause. So how does this person feel about Gemini with that King of Swords? One more. Ace of Wands in the reverse. 5 of Cups. There's some level of loss or regrets. Gemini, sadness, looking back. This could be a person you have a long history with, Gemini, where they feel like there's missed opportunity, but things have not been able to move ahead just due to maybe other responsibilities. Like this could be someone, Gemini, and again, guys, this doesn't have to be everyone's story, so don't take it if it's not yours or if it's not your reading. This could be someone that you have known for a long time. It could be someone from your childhood, someone you have an intuitive bond with, and maybe it's been back and forth, in and out, because there's been other energies, family responsibilities, financial responsibilities. There's a looking back maybe on missed opportunity. It's been stuck. There's a sense of this could have been something that would have been very happy, but then it looks like financial matters or family matters or commitments have gotten in the way. 7 of Swords is deception. For some of you, this involves an affair or secrets, back and forth over time. Not all of you guys, okay? So Ace of Wands here is in the reverse. So this is like a sadness or a loss, like they might feel, Gemini, that you've cut them off, King of Swords, and that, you know, there's been a loss of passion and they're sad about that. And you know, for others of you, this person has gone a bit detached or cold because, like I said, other things need to be closed out. Like there's an element maybe of like, I don't really believe in divine timing, guys. So if you wanted this situation to change, if this is your story, you just like selected version where there's like a lot of complication and third party energy and whatnot. There's another version available. Circumstances don't matter. Some of you, distance is a factor with that Chariot card, and that's a block. Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy. Yeah, but, and it'll make sense when you look at the law, but basically this is on pause. And there's a sense of wanting to move along and move things forward, but it's stuck. Okay, it's stuck. But there's that 8 of Cups in the reverse, guys. I told you if you feel like this person has moved on, they haven't moved on, or they're hoping for you to return. They're hoping for the return, 8 of Cups, or there's going to be a return. I mean, I'm going to get some oracle cards. It looks like this is back and forth, okay? And definitely, I think there's financial matters at play, or there's been issues to do with balance because of outside responsibility or something like that. Or it could be family matters, you know, 6 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, family expectations. Also, 7 of Swords is an avoidant kind of energy. So that could just be what has caused this in and out, on and off, and a loss of passion between the two of you, or keeping things stuck. And 5 of Cups can just be like past losses, crying over spilt milk. So even if you're not dealing with a cheating situation or someone that's like tied to someone else, there could be past stuff that's happened, which essentially, guys, always, you know, whatever versions of connections that we're selecting. So say, how does this person feel about you? Even if they're feeling like they've snuck away and not been ready for you, because they haven't let go of past disappointment. I'm only giving that to you for context. They're not robots, so they've had their own experiences, and they've selected certain relationships and had certain relationship dynamics because of what they believe about themselves and who they identify as, and they've had experiences, and therefore they might be projecting that onto you. But guys, when you go and look into the law, you'll understand that there's still this is one timeline and you've selected a version of a person that is you pushed out, and you can select new versions. So you only need to focus on you and what you actually want. But this person still hasn't moved on and still wants a return. Okay, let me have a look at you, Gemini, and how you feel about this person. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Part of you feels like there's an element of fate or destiny, but Six of Pentacles and Ten of Wands, there's burdens when it comes to reciprocity. So something about not equal give and take. And you, Five of Cups. You've also got Five of Cups, but you've got it in the reverse. You're trying to get past some disappointment. The Justice card and the Seven of Wands. So something needs to be balanced out between the two of you, or marriage, divorce, and legal matters are in the mix. Let's have a look. How does Gemini feel about this person? You got Ace of Wands in the upright, and they've got it in the reverse. They feel like the chemistry, like maybe they feel that they've missed an opportunity, or that you're not hot for them anymore, Gemini, but you seem to still be hot for them. Ace of Wands in the upright, but how do you feel about them? Eight of Pentacles. Either you're not sure if you should put effort into this, or you feel that they've not been putting in the effort, but you're still attracted to them. Three of Cups. You both have Three of Cups, Gemini. So this could be a multi-party situation, guys. Not all of you, but for some of you, this is stuck because there's passion, but there's other energies playing into the situation, romantic or otherwise. Friends, family, like I said, old shit that hasn't been let go of that creates avoidance. Now, again, that's just the version of the connection that you're selecting. So how do you feel about them? Maybe you feel they don't put in an effort, or they need to work on themselves. Now, if you assume that about a person, they're only going to show up how you assume them to be. So you keep reselecting version of person where they're not doing the inner work, or they need to heal, or they need to let go of baggage, or they've got third-party stuff that they need to end or release. Now, again, guys, you could say F this person, or I don't want them, or you could be frustrated at the mirror, and other readers, and I'm not dissing them, they'll give you a straight reading. But if you want this person, you can just go and you can shift states and select new version of them, okay? It will make sense when you look at it. Six of Wands, you feel like not successful in this situation, or you feel like you're not getting the attention or the recognition that you deserve, but you're still manifesting it, Gemini. And then you've both got the Death card, and then you've both got from two different decks the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So you've both got this kind of, you know, it's something's ended, but also hoping to transform things, but also other stuff needs to end for it to properly manifest, okay? So in order to actually have something stable and committed. You know, or you had at one point commitment with this person, and then things ended, and then other stuff got in the way. I know that I'm jumping around, that's a possibility, but you still potentially both, there's a lot of loss there, and there was wanting for a return. For most of you, I think this hasn't been able to reach commitment because there's been blocks, there's been outside energies, there's been back and forth, there's been family influence, there's been old loss. Like you're feeling Empress card in the reverse, and you both have Ten of Cups in the upright. You're feeling like there's inability to grow in this situation. Empress card is like to nurture and grow in this situation. And it might be coming down to family expectations, children in the mix with that Empress card, Ten of Cups. So if you're dealing with a multi-party situation, or on your side or their side, there's children or there's family influence, it's like this feeling like this can't succeed, but then you're still manifesting it. Knight of Swords, there could have been like harshness or erratic energy between the two of you. Like something here has stopped, Gemini, like Knight of Swords, but then this person's hoping for the return. I know I'm jumping around, guys, but like in the end of the day, this is literally just a reading of the energy at the moment, and you seem to still be manifesting. So for those of you who want this, go away and only think about what you want out of this situation. And if you have a desire, guys, creation is finished. All versions of everything and all possibilities exist at once. So you can shift timelines. So look into it. You still have passion for this person, and this person feels some kind of like they've lost out in some kind of a way. Maybe you cut this person off erratically because you got frustrated and you felt like maybe because there's outside influence, or this person can't, you know, wasn't putting the effort in, or it feels a bit like you can't succeed because things need to be ended in some way. Let me have a look at the broken mirror, how this person feels about you in April. Okay. There's something also about finances here, guys. So if there's financial responsibilities, say like when it comes to children or outside people, this person, like it says unemployed, living beyond their means, fired. Something has happened here that might be also creating a block or a wall, right? Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings after no contact. So I did say to you, 8 of Cups in the reverse. There's a wanting to return. There has been an ending. And then it says soul contract, soulmates, partnership, spiritual union. High value. God, the same cards keep, I am shuffling them, guys, but the same cards keep coming out in every reading. So that's interesting. Well, not all exact same, but the Empress, beautiful. You've got Empress in the reverse here. So something in this situation has triggered you feeling like you're in your shadow, Empress. Like you're not getting the love you deserve, or you're not valued, or something like that. But it's like an invitation to look at where you're not loving yourself, guys. Like shift into the version of you that believes that you are loved. Because that, when we're triggered and we react and we cut someone off, and again, we're selecting version of situation and that's appearing to confirm what we believe. This person does actually see you as Empress, beautiful, sexy, whatever, but there seems to be some issues here, and you've selected version of person that has these problems. And there's financial issues. We've got guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed, 5 of Cups. I mean, 5 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, guys. For some of you, that could just be the fired and the loss of money and all this money going out and responsibility, and therefore not being able to like give you what you need. And so that could be what's caused this kind of stop. Double life in another relationship. Some of you, like I said, this is sort of like a multi-party situation. Or this is also, it just says the deception is 7 of Swords can be the avoidance because of like past stuff that's still in the mix. So the X has come up. Okay, the X. It says love triangle or X in question. Now, some of you, there's financial responsibilities to X's, or there's trust issues because of X's. 5 of Cups, right? Like crying over spilt milk, and then, you know, insecurities about being able to actually commit. Yeah. Fighting, trust issues. Now also with the other parties, if this is a multi-party situation or X's or just past issues that haven't been resolved, it's being triggered in this situation potentially, or there's a fear of committing because of past stuff like trust issues, one-sided. This does say detached. So you could feel like this person comes across as very detached, or it's one-sided, and they could feel that way about you, Gemini. So again, there's intimacy, passion coming into union, chemistry, missing you. Then this says contemplation, unsure choices, decisions. So for some of you, like there's other stuff that needs to be closed out and ended. There's definitely contemplation. There's definitely passion missing you. You are valued. Okay, there seems to be X's and outside energy that is playing into this, or past energy or family or friends or whatever, and money issues. But then there's a wanting to come back around and resolve the issue. So actually, Gemini, if you want this, you can go and just scrap the book and like not stay anchored into old version of connection. Go and look at the coaches. Did I mention them? Like Manifesting with Kimberly, Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Kim Velez. Circumstances don't really matter. See, because you are manifesting. Some of you want to manifest something else, and that's totally fine, Gemini. But we've got your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. After what did I just say? Right? So it is about manifestation. So this is just what you're selecting said you're trying to manifest potentially this differently, but you keep staying on one timeline and anchored into old story and assumptions and beliefs about self, and then this is where you're at, okay? Let's see. Yeah, honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. True love, this is the romance of a lifetime. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world. Past life relationship, there's been retreat, so there has been some kind of a stop. Funny with the Six of Swords and the honeymoon card, the holiday time together. You know, first of all, honeymoon means the potential for the renewal of the love. Secondly, holiday. You know, maybe this person is thinking that they would like to manifest going on a holiday with you or having a new start with you. There is love here. Past life relationship. So they could feel like an intense connection and a familiarity. It also could be karmic issues coming up. And the way I view karmic issues, guys, is you don't need to label the person a karmic. There's some kind of a triggering going on here where you're not feeling valued and chosen or worthy or something like that. And so that could be the round and round thing that, you know, needs to be worked through in order to select new version of person, break the karma. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction because there is an attraction. You've still got the attraction for them, Ace of Wands. They're worried that the attraction's been lost because of just the history of everything. You don't need to worry about them changing, Gemini. No one to change but self. So if you want this to change and you want to manifest it differently and you want to have, it's sort of like half-half right now, and it looks complicated. It doesn't need to be. And this doesn't have to be for everyone, guys. I don't care. So for those of you for whom that resonated and was helpful, great. Let me know. And otherwise, I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.